Hi there, Leo. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column is your current energy, and the first card out is the Knight of Cups. The second card is the Ten of Wands, and the third card is the Three of Pentacles. In the second row, we have the Ace of Wands, and these are your challenges. And then we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. The third column is your opportunities. We have the Star card, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles. The last column is the current outcome, the possible outcome of the reading. And out pops the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy for the reading. And the mystery card, we'll put that there and we'll turn that over at the end of the reading. In the current energy, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So the Knight of Cups can be an amazing new romance. We have the Queen of Cups over here as well, but it's not amazing energy for romance at this time. He can indicate that now is the time to follow your heart, follow your passions and desires towards the things that you want to create and manifest in life. The Ten of Wands is a card of burden and struggle. You can see the farmer is muscling the wands towards the farmhouse, and this indicates he's nearly there, and this can say that the period of struggle and burden is nearly over. Hooray! And the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaborations, about joining together with others to build something masterful in your life. So this is about using the synergy of collaboration and working together as a team. So this can talk about building something with others and using the strength and support of others to create something in your life. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands, which just sits next door as well. The Nine of Wands clarifies the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups clarifies the Three of Pentacles. So the Ace of Wands is a card of amazing new beginnings, particularly in work and projects. But you can see all the amazing growth that is sprouting from the wand. And this says that as you follow the things that truly make you happy in life, there is amazing possibility to create something really awesome. And this can talk about a new project. And if we look up here in the Three of Pentacles, that is about working together and creating a project. So this is a strong theme in this row, isn't it? Can say that if there's been something you've really been dreaming of and you want to create or build, now is the time. The Ten of Wands is the wounded warrior. You've been through the wars, but you're still standing. This is a card of persistence and battling on. And this says, even though you've been struggling, you're ready to battle on into new life. And the Two of Cups can be that amazing new romance. So with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, if you're looking for that amazing person in your life, this may be the time. But with it clarifying the Three of Pentacles, this can say this is a time to build a partnership. This is a time to create new friends or find new friends and build a network of people in your life. In the challenges, we have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is a card of pain and sorrow and loss and suffering. It says there's something in your life that is hurting you to your core. So this could be the end of a relationship. This could be a work situation. This could be some sort of partnership or friendship breakdown. But there's something that is really creating havoc in your life. The Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating and stealing. So it could be possible that somebody's been dishonest with you and this has created a fallout or a breakup. And this situation is really creating mayhem and is untenable. The Seven of Swords can also be a new strategy because he's stealing the swords so that he doesn't have to go to war with the soldiers in the morning. So this can be part of the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is about finding a new strategy to build something amazing in your life. And of course, the Ace of Wands confirms that now is the time to build that project, find that new job, build something amazing in your life, Leo. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups clarifies the Seven of Swords, and the Judgment card clarifies the Three of Swords. So the Judgment card is the end of a cycle. So we have two cards of ending a cycle here, the Ten of Wands and the Judgment card. The Judgment card is saying that now is the time to create new beginnings, to rise up from the ashes of your past life. And it can say that the Three of Swords was a situation that has happened in the past and now you're moving past it and rising past the pain and suffering. And the King of Cups is a master of his emotions and his feelings. You can see that the sea is swirling around his throne, and this says in even difficult times you can navigate a path through all the turmoil and aggravation and emotion. And so there is a possibility of a fair amount of aggravation and upset here, isn't it? And this really says you have the ability to find a path through this mayhem so that you can manifest or create the things in your life that you truly desire. And the Knight of Swords is a highly energized knight. He is clarity, he is new thoughts, and he is taking action about your ideas. And this can say that you are highly focused and energized on building your heart's desires here. This really is feeling as though this is a real focus on your life. In the opportunities, we have the Star card, the Chariot card, and the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of being stuck in a rut. He's created these Four Pentacles. He's pretty chuffed with what he's created, but he's so fearful of losing the Four Pentacles that he's hanging on to them from dear life, and he's not really moving from this spot in life. And of course, there are 10 Pentacles in the tarot, and so this is a very limited experience of life. And this is really freezing you in time, not allowing you to progress. But the Chariot card is a card of taking control of your life. It says it's time to move on. It's time to get out of the rut. And it's time to drive away from the things in the past that were holding you back and drive towards victory and success. And that's what we want, Leo, isn't it? Victory and success. And the Star card says this will bring your dreams and wishes true. This is about moving on, getting out of this rut, and making things happen in your life. That is the opportunity. The Star card is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which also appears over here. The Seven of Pentacles clarifies the Chariot card, and the Queen of Cups clarifies the Four of Pentacles. So the love cards are stacking up, aren't they? So this is the second appearance of the Queen of Cups. And this is really saying, stop being stuck in a rut and being driven by the fears and worries that are your ego speaking, and follow your heart towards your passions and desires. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of review. This is about looking at what you've created in your life and making decisions about the future. Can I do better than this? Should there be a different harvest? Is there something else I can do? So this is really making the decisions about where you're going to drive your life in the Chariot card. And the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life, and the wheel of life is always turning. And in this reading, it pretty much is positive. We can pretty much assume that the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords may be things from the past. But the reading is really saying that you're leaving these behind. The Wheel of Fortune is forward momentum, and the momentum forward is quite positive. And this is saying that good fortune and good luck are on their way. That is, your dreams and wishes are coming true. In the outcome, Leo, we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Four of Swords is a card of rest and respite. It's about taking a pause and reflecting and meditating and praying to ascertain where you really want to go with life. So there is a bit of turmoil in this reading, isn't there? There's pain and upset, and there's a possibility of new strategies, and there's also this idea of reflecting on the harvest that you've created, and this is the time to reflect. And the Queen of Cups says that as you do so, that you should listen to your heart, that you should listen to the passions and desires that are your true dreams in life. And the Wheel of Fortune confirms the wheel of life is turning in your favour, and life is starting to look much better for you, Leo. That's a beautiful thing. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Moon card. The World card clarifies the Four of Swords, and the High Priestess clarifies the Wheel of Fortune. So the World card is a card of completion. So we have three cards of the ending of a cycle. So it's clear that the pain and suffering is over, and there is a new phase with the wands, with the aces of wands, the Wheel of Fortune turning, you taking control in the Chariot card, and your dreams and wishes coming true. The World card can also be a card of travel. So this may be what you're reflecting about. Where are you going to go, Leo? What amazing places are you going to visit, and what experiences are you going to have? The Moon card is a card of swirling emotions and uncertainty, and your subconscious just creating mayhem. And this is all the stirrings that are going on here that are making you feel uncomfortable. And this is really saying or confirming that the way past this uncertainty is to follow your heart. And the High Priestess is a card of guidance. She's a card of mystery. She allows us to go behind the veil and listen to the whispers of our universe, whispers of the universe through our dreams and intuition. And this is really saying, as the wheel turns, now is the time to listen to your inner feelings, your gut, the guidance of the universe, and this will point you in the direction that you truly want to go. And the mystery card is the Five of Swords. So this confirms this is a card of conflict and conquest, and it confirms indeed that there's been a battle and there's been a victor and a victim. And it truly says that there's been much pain and sorrow. There may have been some dishonesty and skullduggery, and it really says it's time to walk away from this. This is what this reading is about. It's about leaving the pain and suffering, which is represented by this man in the green who's inflicted it on you, and now's the time to walk away from this situation, because this is not something that you can heal or mend or negotiate, because he's willing to win at any cost. And so the universe is saying now is the time to move on, and that is moving away from the struggle. The Knight of Wands certainly says that you've been battling on, doesn't it? You have the new beginnings of the Ace of Wands. You have the cards of collaboration and building something new in the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You have the new strategy in the Seven of Swords, and you have the power of getting in the chariot and driving your life towards victory and success. And of course, there is the amazing momentum of the Wheel of Fortune as it turns, and this says that your dreams and wishes will come true. That's a bloody beautiful thing. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords. So, of course, this is a reappearance, and this really says that through the periods of pain and suffering, that if it becomes overwhelming, that you should pause and reflect and regather yourself and look to the King of Cups and his emotional strength and emotional intelligence to navigate a path through. So anytime you're feeling overwhelmed with all this negativity and all this change, now is the time to pause. I hope you like that reading, Leo. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.